Well, I tried to get on. Oh, you snagged me the instant I got on, is what happened. I was going, wait.
I'm just good that way.
Yeah. Phew. That's going, there's lava here. Ah. Okay, so did...
Oh, I give up.
I'm sure you remember this room, because I think the last time we toured Moria, this is where we left off.
It is. Could I get a hat like you have?
You sure can. Just put yourself in creative. You're set as an op.
Oh, I am set as an op? Okay, I do
You
it.
should be still.
And actually, it might be nice to stay in creative just so that we're not harassed by asshats.
That is the idea. And if you want to get rid of that annoying text in the middle of the screen, just hit N real quick.
Okay, once I get my helm...
I was gonna say, it's on page 2. It's probably faster.
It's on page 2? Oh, well. There it is. 1 Draconic Helm with full charge. I want to wear that, please. Wait a minute. I did. Alright, so apparently gave me another one.
Yeah, if you right-click in creative, it just puts one on and keeps it in your inventory. And don't forget, you got to go into C and turn on night vision.
Okay. What is magical sense? That's a new one.
Oh, that's, remember, Brandon built in being able to see aura nodes with the Draconic Helm?
Oh, that's what it is. You can turn that on or off.
Correct.
Okay. So... press N.
Well, when you're ready, the new entrance is right there.
This way?
Yep.
Ah. Cool. Sprawn says, Brandon is her hero. Using
Either way, you can go either direction. That goes to the same spot.
Oh, okay. So cool. Back at ya.
And just so that everybody that's listening, keep in mind, this is still in progress. This is not the finished build, but figured Val would like to show you guys how much I've gotten done so far.
Wow. I really like the feel of this. Just all the arches. Ah.
I am going to stand where I'm at and watch in stream so I can see from your perspective.
Okay. Spyro. Yeah, he very well might revamp it and make changes.
Actually, at this point, I have already revamped it probably a half a dozen times, so I'm pretty happy with the current state. Obviously,
Okay.
just gotta expand on the build.
Right. So maybe just tweaks kind of thing. Yeah,
So everybody is aware, this is called the Waterworks, and the area that you come in is... Oh, give me a second here to look it up. I keep forgetting what it's actually called.
Yeah, I love the aqueducts in the water. Of course, with this would be pitch black in here, I think, pretty much without the night vision.
Right. This is called the Rotting Cellar, where we came in. Is the main point of the Waterworks.
Rotting Cellar. That sounds lovely. Okay.
And anybody watching, if you're interested, by all means, please, I'm looking for someone that can do modular cave builds. I mean, I've done some for the walls, but I'm really looking for somebody that can help maybe do pieces for the ceiling and some inner corners and, yeah, just a lot of different modular pieces to finish off the cave part.
So builders are needed. Modular builder, in particular.
Exactly. And as I get closer to finish, I'll add ambient sound like I did at Draconis, so that you will actually, it'll sound like water running and rushing past everywhere.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I love the aqueducts. They just wow. I'm looking at them very intently for aqueduct ideas.
Yeah, the area that at least I see in your stream, there's actually going to be a building that kind of jets out. It'll be similar to the one at the exact opposite end of the aqueducts. And then, of course, you can see where I started working on the enormous building that's going to be pretty much the center area.
Yes, I see it over there. I think that's it anyway. This one?
Yeah, that big one in the center.
Mm-hmm.
Which is just a big giant stone block right now. But on each flat side, there will be sets of stairs that go up to the center. And then there will be basically a major structure that basically towers up towards the ceiling of this room. If anybody wants to kind of know the scope, from bedrock to the roof is 85 blocks.
Wow.
And so far, the area that I've gotten excavated that I'm working in is approximately 15 chunks square.
Wow. So that's 15 times 16 for
correct
number of blocks.
And I actually think it might even be bigger than that, because I haven't checked in a minute. So it's gonna, by the time I'm done, it'll probably be about 500-600 blocks square area.
Wow.
But yeah, see to the left that triangular piece that comes out from the back wall?
Yeah.
That's going to be something said. Those are just giant pillars in the waterworks, and there'll be another one identical to the other side. And of course, the back wall that you're looking at, where that piece was, that's the furthest back. The area that you're going to that's to the south, that's going to be more of a cave area.
Okay.
That's also going to be where the exit out of here will be to continue in through Moria and eventually out towards Celebremore.
Okay.
And then towards the north is going to be an area where I'm going to have an encampment and some special mobs for some quests that'll be in here.
Okay. So this kind of area where I'm at right now?
Yeah, it's actually going to go back probably about half as much, maybe a little more, as the total distance so far, but it'll all be very much caves.
Mm-hmm. So over here on the west, there's going to be, well...
The south is where the extension of this area will be basically all cave.
Right. I was just saying, but like as far as caviness goes, what you've got on the west is the start of it.
Right.
And it'll kind of wrap around and go there?
Well, I'm going to actually be working on, ultimately, I'm going to work on putting in some kind of levels so that it's not all uniform. So
okay.
You'll have platforms and other little cave areas that won't really do much, but just to help kind of break up the monotony of the module the modules that I'm using to build the cave right now.
Okay. You know what? This looks so much like it ought to be a building here. You know, just built right into the side.
Yeah, and that's where the other triangle that you saw from the other side,
Mm-hmm.
that's what's going to go in there.
Oh, okay.
That right there in the wall was an accident using World Edit.
Oops.
I'm so used to using MC Edit, you have to use or hold right click to move around, and I was moving around and I had right click, and I also had the item I was using to smooth terrain, and yeah, so
oops.
easy enough fix, but yeah.
I know, but when I was coming over this way though, I thought it was like a building. You know the.
You are too kind, yeah, like the Aztecs or
yeah, like the Pueblo Indians, that kind of thing.
Yep.
That's what I was thinking. I was going, oh, is that what that is? But no, it's not. That would be pretty cool. I don't know if it fits here, but you know, I was thinking maybe the orcs might have done it.
True. But yeah, so part of the other future plans to get this finished out is there's going to be what looks like columns that collapsed into the water, and I'm trying to figure out how to do like large statue heads.
Okay.
Because this area has kind of degraded and collapsed, and you know, with the orcs and everything taking over, some of the stuff has fallen in disrepair and things like that.
Okay. Making it look old and decrepit. Sounds awesome. Okay, so I don't think I looked at this particular section right here. So this is sort of stalactite, kind of. If there's no... The tights hang tight to the ceiling, is that what it is? And the stalagmites come from the floor? Can't
right.
remember.
So the area that you're looking at, that's where the camp's going to be. I'm actually going to be doing some more work on there so that it's not all stone. It'll kind of, I'm going to use some netherrack, make it look like it was corrupted by evil.
Ah.
But that's what's supposed to go on the other side of that wall of sorts.
Okay. Frostbound stair blocks. That's a nice blue. I really like that blue.
The other thing that's going to be in here, because this is the waterworks, so I'm going to be putting in some water wheels. Right now, unfortunately, all we have are the water wheels from Ancient Warfare, but I'm working on the dev very hardcore, so to speak, because I want him to make the water wheels like the windmills, so a multi-block.
Right, like we were discussing the other day.
Yeah, so I can make them really, really big to better fit this spot. And yeah, it gets very dark without any night vision.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that these stained glass panes actually provided some light, and that's why I turned my helm off. But they do not, unfortunately. I don't know why, because of the stained glass in front of them?
Right.
I think it would look kind of eerie if they were lit, but that's why I wanted to see what it looked like. Wow.
But yeah, this is what I've been working on for the last couple of weeks, everybody.
Yep. I remember seeing some pictures of, early pictures and then later pictures of this section here. The columns.
But yeah, definitely
wow.
This will be the largest area built to date for the mod pack.
I can see that. It is huge. And this is only a small part of Moria.
Right. I don't know that Moria is going to stretch the full distance between east and west gates. That is about 6,000 blocks. But what I'm thinking is if I can't get enough areas built, at one point there will be basically like either a Draconic portal or Mistcraft portal that you'll open the doors, walk through, and it'll put you to the other gate. So it at least looks like, you know, if anybody's played any online MMOs, how instances work.
Yeah.
It'll kind of give that feel.
Yeah, that I know what you mean there. I'm sure people will understand that. And hello, Zebediah. Welcome to the stream. Yes, it has been a while. How are you doing?
But yeah, I've been, like you said, I've been doing pictures, but I really wanted to let you show this off to your stream so
Mm-hmm.
that they could actually see it from a different perspective than just pictures.
Yeah. Seeing it, in a picture doesn't always give you a sense of scale, whereas flying
And
right
then you can tell,
by it.
oh yeah, and yeah, you can see looking at Val's stream because I think you have your view distance at what, 8 chunks or 10?
Let me check. I was actually going to ask what you have it set for the thing here, so I could... that's not what I want. Where is it? Video settings? I've got it set to 16.
Okay, so the server's at 10, so that's the max, and you can see that already you get the fog for being at the far extent of
Yeah.
chunk loading.
Yeah, I see it over there. The aqueducts. Yes, it is. It is amazing. It will be stupendous when it's done. It's already pretty stupendous, frankly. I just can't imagine the hours of work. I mean, I know with the tools, the world edit and that sort of thing, it does save a lot of time, but still, I mean, there's still all the crafting. Once you get the broad things built, then you still have to go in and do all the crafting and making it look good and deciding how it's going to go and all that sort of
Yeah,
thing.
and that's actually the point. I mean, for the scope of it, what I've put time-wise into this area of Moria already, it would be the equivalent of a full-time work week.
Yeah, I can believe
or
it.
a full-time schedule for 2. Yeah, so I put in it, and I do this because I love doing this. I mean, obviously, I've been working on it for so long, and I keep adding new stuff. And every time I see everybody talk about how much they like it and they're having fun with it, that just encourages me to keep going. And then you get stuff like this from me.
Exactly. And Fuzzy Ray, hello! Welcome to the stream. I know you're often there lurking. And Fuzzy and Sprawn, and I'm sure everybody else is just as impressed as I am. So, awesome. So cool. Well, thank you very much for this sneak peek of your progress in Moria. Can't wait to...
Oh, anytime.
Can't wait to see more of it as you get it done, because, wow.
Yeah, the bulk work for the area closest to the entrance is nearly complete. It's going to be more detail work at this point and getting the major builds, because you're right, a lot of this I can use World Edit or NC Edit to get it, because it's a lot of replication. But for things like the big central building, I'm going to have to do that by hand.
Right.
And the same thing for some of the other buildings around the outer edge. The cave, that's my bane.
Yeah.
I really want to know, I would really hope somebody volunteers to say, hey, yeah, I can help. I'm great at caves. Bring it on.
We need cave people.
Yes. But yeah, I'm glad you were able to take some time to come look at this, because I really like having you come in and show, because nobody else gets to see it other than pictures unless they're watching your stream. So.
Oh, exactly. And I appreciate the unprecedented access. It's so cool. And Sprawn says you rock, which I agree with.
Thank you very much.
I think I'm going to park myself right here on the top of this spire. I'm going to try it.
That works, because the next time you log in, we'll just go from here to the next section.
Exactly. That's what I thought. Well, there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed this sneak peek of Moria.